Dun dun dun. Bing bing. Dun dun dun. Bing bing. Dun 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 dun.
Good evening, everybody. It's Skolo once again, and this is again Assassin's Creed 3. So I put in a lot of little notes in the last one about the various historical inaccuracies with this current plot line in AC3 having to do with the Braddock expedition, and how it was probably less that Braddock was an evil bulldog, mean man, refusing peace, and more him doing his job, because the 7 Years' War was in full swing here on the American continent. But there's another thing. We all know Hatham's based in Boston. He was told to go to this stupid little town called Concord, where the Indian lady, Zio, was causing lots of trouble. So he did. But the Braddock expedition launched from Western Maryland. I'll pitch up a map from Google Maps for you people who don't intrinsically understand or intrinsically know U.S. geography. But remember how I mentioned in that little note that Scotch Plains is actually a place in New Jersey? Well, apparently we can fast travel to Maryland, because we're talking about places that are hundreds of kilometers apart. Okay, everybody, here's some slides I put together and spliced in after recording. This is Boston, this is the course of the Braddock expedition, and this is where the Scotch Plains are, in New Jersey, just west of New York. So, yeah, this is silly. And there's little to no way that, or it's extremely unlikely, let's put it this way, that any native, say, activist, native warrior, if you will, in Boston the Boston region is going to be instrumental in what's going down in Pennsylvania. It's they're entirely different tribes working, and the fact that she speaks English very well and not necessarily French is a pretty good indicator. But anyway, apparently they can't get their geography right. 8% of the game done, and we're still not the secondary main character. Makes me sad, because I'm actually kind of liking Hatham. He takes no guff, he's vaguely polite, does get into stupid fights for no apparent reason, but what you gonna do? So, next mission. Dum dum dum, loading. Oh, 5 months later. Oh good, we won't have to deal with snow anymore.
In the cold, cold ground.
Man.
Here, here.
Hard at work, I see.
How did you...
It is time. We've set up camp to the north. Meet me there.
Okay, now remember, north of Concord is going to be
Let us away.
Massachusetts. Yeah, we're still in Massachusetts, so north of Concord's up towards Vermont and New Hampshire. Of course, it's not necessarily that far, but still. Where this is all going down should be southwest.
Now it's too goddamn hot.
Well, yeah, that would be Maryland.
And humid too. It's a right swamp, I tell you.
Which should be again right for Maryland.
Say nothing of the mosquitoes.
Maryland. I don't really know if there are any swamps in Massachusetts. I'll have to look that up.
You mean the bulldog? Please, we'll be in that one's beef soon enough and on to the next.
Which means something's going to go horribly wrong.
Returned to finish out his service under Braddock. I imagine the Bulldog's none too pleased after the stunt we pulled.
Oh yeah, for everyone's glory, if you hadn't noticed, I'm not controlling anything. I'm being railroaded again.
He has a way with words, especially when it comes to flattery.
Oh, well I can move around a little bit.
Which would give us a man inside.
Unless he's been turned.
Precisely.
Unless you've underestimated our enemy.
Which is quite probable.
If I have, Charles will sense it first and make his escape. He's more clever than you think.
I'm going to have this conversation with you
this is
far
done,
way
I'm
away.
taking a week in New York. It's high time I went and saw the sights.
Are there any sites in New York?
Of empty whiskey bottles and women's breeches, no doubt.
What other kinds of sights?
Am I supposed
worth
to be
seeing?
standing here listening to this? Or actually following the ladies? I'm gonna talk to the lady. Oh! Hello, warrior people. Hey, it's Leonard Nimoy.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The Abenaki, the Lenape, the Shawnee.
I'm gonna have to check these.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
What would you have me do?
Kill
Will you
everyone.
help the others to prepare? Follow.
Yeah, not impressed with this voice actress.
They come.
Everything all right, sir? Just savoring the moment.
Uh-huh.
No doubt, many wonder why it is we've pushed so far west. These are wild lands as yet untamed and unsettled. But it shall not always be so.
Not
In
entirely.
time, our holdings will no longer suffice.
Wait.
And that day is closer than you think. We must
Okay,
ensure
that's
our
George
people have
Washington
ample
on the
room to
right.
grow
I'm telling you
and
right
further
now.
prosper, which means we need more
Okay, so
land.
they're trying to establish he's a Lebensraum man.
The French understand this and endeavor to prevent such growth. They
They're
skirt
more
around
like
our
expanding
territory,
through
erecting
their
forts
natural,
and forging alliances, awaiting the day they might strangle us.
I'm not
with the
entirely
new state built.
sure this is
This must not
accurate
come to
conceptually.
pass. We must sever the cord and send them back.
Now,
This
the
is
conflict
why we
was
ride.
pretty much over
To offer them one
expansionism
last
knocking
chance.
into each
The
other.
French will leave, or they will die.
Blood! 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 We are motto! Slit their gizzards! As the good Lord said, love thy neighbor as thyself. Unless he's Turkish, in which case, kill the bastard!
But this area was still mostly
When was the
Indian
time
at
to
the
strike?
time.
Wait. To scatter the expedition is not enough. Must ensure that Braddock falls.
Oh.
Else he's sure to try again.
Okay, so this would have to be
One of his own and make my way
close to
inside.
Pennsylvania.
Your ambush will provide the perfect cover for me to deliver the killing blow.
There is no ambush, it's a meeting engagement. And he didn't die right then. Kill militia without triggering open conflict.
We await
So,
your signal.
I don't see why. Oh, to weaken this column. Now, the thing is that they should be building a road along as they're going, and this expedition should have 1,300 men in it. We're talking, this was a major advance. And a huge loss, I mean absolutely massive loss for... Oh. Okay, I can't go that way. This is a massive loss for the British colonial empire. I mean, absolutely massive.
There, in front of us.
The wood's too thick.
Oh,
At this rate, it'll be days before we reach Duquesne. We should follow the river instead.
this is absolutely silly.
One scout is all they need to
Okay,
know
see,
about.
they say they're near 2,000 men, but why would you have this one little isolated camp out in the middle of nowhere with your general? Basically setting yourself up for this. Alright. Alright. Now I might be able to wax those two guys. Okay, you can't hide in tree. Now I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna work, but you know how the drill. I try it, it doesn't work. We go to yakety sax. So, not really that important. Dun. Oh, I see. He's the guy I need to kill because he's the one with the actual... He's the guy I have to kill because he's the one with the uniform. So I wonder if I can just murder him with my hands. I do for some reason want to do this secondary objective. Ooh.
Hey, hold a moment, Squire.
Kill them!
Wait, they're not gonna... Oh, okay. Can I just start from the last checkpoint? Yeah. Because they give you the objective not to start that, and... Alright. That's how it triggers any open conflict. Okay, that's the guy I want to whack. Oh, and of course it's that pixel right there.
Kill them!
Alright. Yeah, it's that pixel of wood that doesn't exist right there. Alright, let's try it the other way.
There, in front of us.
That's where you're supposed to kill that guy. But once you kill him, you haven't... Okay, and plus this is still the general's camp, but it doesn't make any sense that their camp be a lot different from the rest of the armies. You know, a million miles away. Because you are basically setting yourself up for this. We'll get to see how wide their vision codes spread and whatnot. And I should be able to assassinate both, but I can't.
This raid of the day before we reach Duquesne. We should follow the river.
Okay, they just kind of look around and he's gonna get kind of curious, but he's not gonna do too much. Yep, they're sleeping on the job again. Georb. Jumpy doo. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. You can do it. Alright, and we're gonna next to you. We let my buddies do the talking here. Alright. Is he carrying a gun? If so, I kinda want it. Oh, there we go. I guess that worked. Well, we're once again in a disguise. Now we are in a disguise on a horse. But it's not an assassin horse. Alright. Wait, I should have paid attention to what that exactly said. Yeah. Well, it means he's not supposed to. Ride the Braddock's position. Okay, let's just go here. It's basically don't hit anyone. Don't make too much attention. Alright. Okay, now they're trying to indicate that there's a column.
You mean, sir? You are grateful. General!
Ooh.
I'll not tolerate doubt amongst those I command, nor sympathy for the enemy.
Okay. Give him a kiss.
Edward. Not so fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Look out!
Oh, did I not get the shoot? Oh.
Sir. Where are you off to, Edward?
Oh, okay, so horse chase. Destroy powder cards. I have to chase him. Spur, horsey, spur! Powder cart! Okay, so the aim mechanic just decided to not. Yeah, because I had to stop to target the thing. Alright, well, that's fair. Okay, so I'm pressing the Q and it just doesn't want to shoot. Great, great. I love you, game. I love you so much. Okay, thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Okay, this is gonna be fun, guys. Okay, there's that one. And that one. Okay, cool. Completely stupid, but why not? Did I just get... Okay.
I never took you for a coward, Edward. Come on, then!
Am I gonna get shot in the... No, my horse is gonna get shot in the butt by...
Such arrogance. I always
by
knew
George
it would
Washington.
be the end of you. Is the end of you.
Don't. Hurry before he gets away! I said go!
George Washington does not surrender. Well, he does.
Deserve this!
I don't deserve this. It's like, I'm not going to chase you down. I'm just going to shoot you. Oh, this again.
Haytham. Your death opens a door. Nothing personal.
Huh?
Well, maybe just a little personal. Been a pain in my ass, after all. But we are brothers in arms. Once, perhaps. No longer.
Huh, okay. Let's hear this backstory.
I've forgotten what you did. All those innocents slaughtered, and for what? It does not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong.
But you guys...
Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it
Wait,
is today.
you're talking about, like...
In this instance,
Where are you coming from, Haytham? You just...
I concur.
I mean...
Farewell, Edward.
That is assassin ring or is Templar ring?
It's done. Now I've upheld my part of the bargain. I expect that you will honor yours.
Follow me.
We're going to Delaware! Okay, cave painting, some curvy bits. Oh, where they are right now, basically. Just not covered in, well, covered in the wrong form of graffiti. Oh, I need to splice in something for 2001 here.
No.
Okay.
You seem disappointed.
I thought that I held a key that would open something here.
This room is all there is.
I expected more.
Aww, disappointment.
What do they mean?
It tells the story of Yodzizu, who came into their world and shaped it for what life might come.
Alright.
She had a hard journey, fraught with great loss and peril. But she believed in her children and what they might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words.
Remember, all your ancient animistic gods is sexy.
Her love still gives us strength.
Aww.
You've shown me great kindness, dear. Thank you.
Oh, it's so awkward.
I should go.
Instead, you're gonna screw me. Alright. Awesome. And the real point of this entire endeavor has been achieved. Entering hunting region, Black Creek. Yeah. Gonna have to check that. Alright, well. So I don't have another mission of just me running around talking at 2 times speed about petting cows, I'm just gonna quit, and if we're good. Alright, a few days later. And mission start is, of course, inside this inn here. I could go murder these guys for old time's sake, but nah. Alright. Gentlemen, I will see you next time.